Well, hi. Welcome to the channel, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. That's right. You know who I am. If you don't, look it up. Anyways, I decided to bust out your Aquarius-Pisces Cusp reading for today. And I'm using my miniest deck, the smallest deck in the world. This is the pocket edition of the Light Seers Tarot deck, okay? So, hope you're doing good. I'm fresh out the pool, fresh out the shower, all cleaned up, ready to go for your tarot. That's right. So, let's get into it. If you don't know how I do it, just stick around, watch the magic. Let's begin. Okay, we're going to pull 2 cards for your energy in this present moment. And we're going to see what comes out, okay? Okay. Wow. So it looks like here we have the 7 of Wands with the, the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Oh my God. It looks like you're blocking off all kinds of love connections over here. What's going on with that? Not interested in love? Blocking them off? You got your force field up? I see it. Okay, well, that's gonna be some work. Okay, let's get into it here and see what's going on with this energy, my friend. Hope you're doing well. It's Funky Friday, right? All right. Excitement. What's this? 3 third-party situations. 3 of Cups. Three in a row. That's the first card of your story, collaborating. Okay, so all you've been doing is mixing and mingling with third parties. So you kind of seem to be the third wheel, okay? Not like you're looking for that, but it just so happens that it just turns out to be that you're, always put on the back burner. And you're tired of it. You're being blocked from love somehow. Interesting. Let's keep going. Okay. Confidence. What's going on with the Queen of Wands here? Well, you're confidently knowing that, this is your confidence here with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, of cutting off any kind of, mixing and mingling here with third parties. You're cutting all that out. Now, third parties don't have to be what it sounds like. Could be just the third wheel, So we're gonna see where this goes. But you're blocked off to love because of it. Yeah. How's it going in the comments? What's going on, my friend? Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you being here. Let's get it. Okay. Page of Pentacles. What's going on here? Are you telling people that you want to not deal with this kind of stuff or what? I don't know. Confidence. Yeah. So, your message is this. Page of Pentacles with the Hierophant is, you might get approached in these weird ways where people want to have you in a mix or third party, like, oh, you're my best friend, but they're my best friend too. That's kind of third party, right? Exactly. So it's hard for you to, really stay open to love when everybody's like that. So you tell people, say, listen, I'm not interested in anything but a higher level commitment. And that's how you put it on people. Well, good for you. What's going on in the comments, writing a paragraph and 3 and 4 of them? What's up, Robert? Or doll, okay, price tag. I mean, maybe it's whole time small. That sounds like a poetic poem you need to be writing down and trademarking that. Yeah, thank you for the comment. All right. Two of Swords, man. It's like a no-brainer for you. Okay, you don't have to think about it. You're kind of indifferent to people that approach you in this kind of way. It's not really bothering you, okay? not bothering you because, you know, I guess you could say there's plenty of fish in the sea, right? So it kind of sounds like you might be trying to hold out for, you know, that one person, okay? And it's like that one person's not coming in, and then you get all these other Scooby snacks, right? And you're like, I'm good with all that. I don't need that. It's not what I'm looking for. Okay, this is very interesting. I can see that. Okay, we're going somewhere that we've never been before. Nine of Wands. See everybody coming in all hot and horny. I'm just going to say it. Nine of Wands. That's player energy. So you tell these players what's up. Good for you. Let them know what's up. Hey, man, you leave them stuck. You're like, you could take yourself over there. I'm not about all that. I'm good with all that. Hangman. Okay, you're standing 10 toes down all this, see, and you just move away. You just smooth yourself out of the situations. Yeah, so when people, you know, like I said, oh, you're my best friend, but you're my best friend, and I got 20 best friends. Well, you're not down for that third wheel situation. Okay, and so you're breaking out of that because you want something more, you know, more loving, something that's going to make you feel more, you know, emotionally satisfied here. And you just tell it like it is. And you evacuate from that situation. Okay. Okay. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Because see, you want to, I mean, you want a family. Who doesn't want a family? Who doesn't want to build with somebody? Who doesn't want to have a legacy? I get it. And this world sucks with dating because everybody's all so impulsive. I mean, I get it. I have my own impulsivities, but I'm not reaching, you know? And this is what I'm sensing from you is you're not reaching. You want what you want, that's it. Wheels changing, okay? We got the Wheel of Fortune here and the World. So major cycles are about to be changing for you here. Major cycles in what way? The Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Jackpot, baby. This is following the yellow brick road. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Is it this lifetime or next? Well, I don't know. It might be next one. 10 of Wands. I mean, this could end your burdens, really, because 10s are about completions and endings, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles kind of trumps that 10 of Wands, which would put that in the reverse energy, especially with the wheel card right there. I know what I'm talking about. I'm very in tune with these 3x5 cards, but these ones are smaller than 3x5. All right. And you have the Star card. Okay, I mean, what is that all about? I kind of feel that you accept for whatever's going to happen, okay? So people come at you in a certain way, and it's not kind of on your standards or what you want, what you're looking for. You know, you kind of send the packet in a nice way, right? You're like, there's the door, have a nice time. It was great seeing you, but it's not going to work, and I wish you luck, and all that good stuff. And that is like healing to other people, you know, because you're being true to yourself, and people, you know, really aren't. And so when they get a whiff of that, when they get a dose of your authenticity, it's like it puts people in this trigger mode of healing. So now that they feel guilty for trying to put you in a situation where you didn't want it, okay? Wow. I mean, that's hella good. 4 Wands. See, you want to build with somebody, dog. The cards aren't lying out here. One of you, right now, wants to build with somebody. And you're standing your ground for that. I'll give you a little golf clap. Yeah. That's fantastic. That takes a lot of courage. Okay, Death card. And you're not changing that for whatever reason. Yep. And you just move on. Ho hum, my day is the same, blah, blah, blah. You know? It's no loss to you. Okay? No loss to you. Because that's you. You know? If you're not going to get what you want, which is a solid commitment, somebody who's willing to put in the time and effort, right? You'd rather be by yourself and wait. That's why you're not jumping in all these third parties. Okay? You and your dog. Yeah. And you're just chill. So okay. So with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, guess what? You know what this says? This says you are okay with being alone, with being by yourself. See, by yourself, looking comfy and cozy. You go to bed, you watch TV, and then you go to bed. You watch TV, and then you go to bed. That's what's going on right now. Okay? That's for somebody. Let's keep racking this out. And, I mean, you're happy. Like I said, if you can't get the kind of relationship you want, you would rather do without because you're good on your own. And I commend you for that. Because a lot of people, they're afraid to be alone. I don't know what it is. But it's weird. It's just like this collective codependency, and I don't get it. All right? King of Cups, because you know your worth. You know what you give to a relationship, and you expect the same in return. I can dig that all day, baby. Yeah. Tenure with family against. Hey, 088. I don't really do these personal questions, okay? This is just a general collective reading. Okay, so this is kind of where I go and what I do. Yeah, I kind of stopped doing the personal readings for a long time, so yeah. Sorry, my friend. I'm glad you're here, though. Stick around, because some of this message might be what you're looking for. Okay, justice, balance. But don't spam my comments, because I don't want to have to bounce you out of here, my friend. So just hang tight, okay? Thank you. All right, so justice is here. You know, you're balanced. You lay the scales out however you want, and you got to go in hermit mode whenever you need to, okay? You're always self-reflecting here. You're always trying to find that inner wisdom, that inner knowledge here to balance yourself out. And that helps a lot, okay? Because sometimes, you know, when you're alone, you're single, and everybody and their mother's dating, and you're not, you kind of get in this weird place of like, am I missing something? You know? And then you release some of your boundaries a little bit, and then you go and date, and then, you know, it just doesn't work out. It's a catastrophe. You kick yourself in the ass because you're like, I shouldn't have even done that. Wasted my time. Okay, but those lessons are good to learn because then you start to develop how to reinforce your boundaries against yourself. Trust me. I know what it's like to have boundaries and then just being in a moment where I'm debating my own boundaries and then I cross my own line. How stupid is that? But that's just a learning experience for me to say, hey, afterwards, it fucking wasn't worth it, right? No, it sucked. So then now I know how to strengthen that when the, we'll say, impulse comes up and you want to break your own boundaries. You know? It's like if you're on a diet, you know, and you first say, yeah, I'm not going to have a cheat day. And then 6 months in or whatever, you're like, well, you know, I've been so good all this time. I deserve a cheat day. And then we betray ourselves and our own boundaries. Okay, let's go. But you were taking the time to not do that is really the whole point I was trying to say about all this shit. Yeah, higher thing, because you have an inner knowing. You know when to go into hiding, and you know not when to. Hermit with the High Priestess, 2 majors. And you have the Justice, which is 3 majors. This is huge energy. This is major energy. So you know when to, pull yourself away from the crowd, okay? You have that higher sense of knowing. Because, people read body signs, people listen to what people actually say. There's all kinds of ways to figure out a person. And you get these intuitive nudges, I wouldn't say before you get the clues, but what is the clue. You know what I mean? Like how to know to pull away, how to not, engage with somebody, whatever. It's kind of like that energy I'm getting right now. Yeah, judgment again. Wait, judgment, justice, judgment and justice. Wow. You've learned a way to really hold up your boundaries. Because like I said, temptation's crazy. You can fall in and slip off your own boundaries. Happens all the time. But now you're learning this way to pull yourself back. Okay, don't let that outside interference get a hold of you, because then that's what's probably gonna help you change your mind. And you're trying not to be that way. So you're learning a different way. So you're learning magician. You're learning a new trick. You're learning a new way of learning a new skill. On how to hold on to your own energy. How to keep your own boundaries. 4 of Pentacles, that's holding on. Holding on to what you've learned, which is your past experiences. So if you know certain people are like bull caca, I wish I could just say what I need to say, because then it ruins the authenticity of my artistic expression when I got to change the word to caca. Stupid. Because you just want the love. This is why you're holding firm on your boundaries. You're one tough cookie. You ain't cracking. Good. Standing 10 tails down on your boundaries is a good thing. Because you got confidence and you're focused. Focused on what? Focused on what you want. See? You're focused on what you want, and you want true love. It's for somebody out there. Okay, well, let's keep poking at it. Emperor. So you want the Emperor. Okay, so you could be in feminine energy. I mean, it's all relative, but there's an Emperor here. So you want somebody that's bossed up, somebody that's going to be that leader, somebody that's going to take control or has control of their own life. I mean, you don't want to babysit your boyfriend or girlfriend, do you? We want somebody like this. Somebody that can handle their own shit and your shit. And everybody else in the town shit. Okay, you want that boss. And this is what you're holding out for. Good for you. Okay, let's keep on going. What's this? Tell me about this. What are you doing with this 3 of Swords? And the Emperor. I need to get clarity on this. So you could be looking for your Emperor here in your own recluse time. I'm not saying you're out in the meat market or nothing. I mean, you could be, casually browsing profiles of your people that you follow and you subscribe or whatever. And, there are people that we do like online, whether it's going to be in real life or not. It doesn't negate the fact of that energy. Liking, loving, that's all energy, okay? And we draw a lot of energy online with all our hit the buttons, hit all the buttons. You know what I'm saying? And so, when you do follow people, you end up kind of having things for them. So maybe you got somebody you're just peeping out. I don't know. Okay. You got the eyeballs on them for sure with that Page of Swords. And it's right underneath the Emperor. So you're eyeballing somebody here. And you're, you know, you don't see anything that this person might be tossing up, we'll say. Okay, so you don't see them with another person juggling the situations, you know. So I think that you're trying to figure out if this person's single or not. Yeah. See, and you're confused. Okay, so I would think that you are eyeballing somebody, okay, and you're just kind of up in the air. You don't know if they're available or not or something. But with the Seven of Cups and the Emperor, with that Three of Swords being a heartache, I think that you might feel a little intimidated by somebody that empowers you, makes you feel good. You really like their look or whatever, but it's like you're frozen. You don't know what to do because maybe you've never experienced somebody that, you know, embodies that divine masculine, has that emperor energy that can run shit on their own. And like I said, collective codependent, right? And so you might not be used to that. Somebody throwing down for themselves, and the truth is that ain't a lie. I mean, also with that Ace of Swords in reverse with that Seven of Cups, you could be like downplaying your own emotions here. Because you clearly, Page of Swords, Emperor, you're checking somebody out. And you're not tossed up about them, so that means you're kind of locked in on your feelings here. Because you're liking what you see, but your Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords upside down in reverse, saying is that you're lying to yourself about the way you feel towards this person. Okay, so you're still gauging, okay? You're gauging your own boundaries, your own self, and this person. Nine of Cups, and you're just wondering when should be the right time. Should I say something? Should I throw a little clue out? You know, something like that to let them know that you're interested here. Because this is you sitting with the roses waiting to go. And your horse in the back over here being like, hello, get on, let's go. Okay. Well, you're not guarded. Okay? You don't have your guard up with this person, which is good. Because you've had your guard up with everybody else. And so you're deciding a slow approach is the best way. Yeah. Small talk. Hey, I like your video. Boom. I hearted it. Boom. Oh, you look nice. You know, however you're going to say in the comments and shit. You're working it out. But you're deciding to make it slow and steady. Okay? Because, I mean, you really got it hard for this person. And I don't blame you. I do look good. Let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Pow. Yeah, so you're going to play this tag. Sitting back, waiting. You're going to say something. You're going to back off. You're going to, you know, like I said, throw the heart up, like somebody's shit, whatever. And it's going to be this back and forth, okay? So you're going to make a response. If you don't get one back, well, you're just going to keep waiting until they do. If they don't, well, I don't know. But you're going to play this tag. So if they say something back, you'll keep going back more. And it's this tag back and forth. I mean, that's about as slow and steady as you can get. And there's no conflict with that. Okay, so this person is going to be okay with your speed. Oh, because somehow they see you as happiness here. Okay, so they like what they see as well. Sun card and the Five of Wands in reverse. They ain't got no problem with you. Okay. Easy on the eyes over here. Opening your boundaries. Opening your heart chakra. I can dig it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. What's this? The Five of Pentacles is like, okay, you're going to be wondering if they're going to leave you out in the cold because you're not making the decision. You're not laying the rules down. You're letting this tag game go back and forth. And you're wondering, are you going to be left hanging? Because you're not in control. It's all up to them. I mean, because you've already made up your mind. Now it's on them. And then you sit here and you deliberate. Well, are they going to leave me high and dry? Are they not going to like me? What's going on here? You know, I get insecurities. I do. But if you're pining over somebody and you're sitting there biting your nails wondering how you're going to say hi, come on. Like, for real? It's not that hard. Hi. It's that codependency ego shit we got to work out. Okay, look at this. We got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be frustrating to want to move so quickly towards a person, but not sure how they feel about you and you freezing up because you got to wait on them. I get it. It's a little frustrating. 5 of Cups. Frustrating. You're sitting there waiting on a decision. What are they doing? What's going on? 8 of Pentacles. You're going to hear something real quick. That's a message coming in hot. Okay, well, looks like this little mini pocket edition is on fire tonight. Woo, it's Freaky Friday, success. Okay, so you're going to have some success in this phone call, this text message, this communicating with this person. Okay, let's see. They might recognize you as what? As something, as somebody they're interested in. They recognize your emotions towards them. I don't know how that happens. But this person sees that this potential is very loving, is very nurturing, is very giving, okay? So I think they're going to be okay with it because they see that in you with that 6 of Wands being recognized for how you're presenting yourself, okay? And they're going to tell you this. Okay. Shit. Okay, so what fell out is the 9 of Swords with the Ace of Wands. So this person might be a little worried about how hot your flame is. How hot are you? I mean, not in that way. Like, are you in it for one reason or another? Because this is a brand new opportunity here to have a very passionate, romantic kind of opportunity, and this person's stressed out because they see you, like I said, they recognize you as being, you know, very nurturing and very loving, but maybe they have a couple little insecurities too to wonder what your intentions are. Yeah, okay, Temperance. So balance is needed. Trying to balance the situation out here, get a little peace and harmony going between y'all. Tower. Oh, shit. Here, the mighty Cyrus. Shaking shit up. Okay. So, Temperance and the Tower. TT. 6 of Cups. What's this? Somebody from your past is coming in. Tower with the 6 of Cups. Oh, shit. So maybe this person's wondering if you might be involved with somebody of your past. And they're going to, yeah. I mean, this person wants to put in the hard work, but they're going to tell you all these kind of things. So I hope you're ready, Hermit. Because, you know, Page of Cups. They're going to say, listen. They're going to say, I like you. I really like you. And, you know, I think we can balance some things out here pretty well. But if you are still nurturing your past, then I'm sorry. It's not going to work for me. Wow. I mean, talk about being up in your face. And I mean, I wish everybody could just say what they need to say. You know what I mean? Instead of sugarcoat shit. That'd be saving us a lot of troubles with things. Walking away. So I told you, this is confirmation. So this person's saying, hey, you know, I dig you. I got feelings, but if you're with somebody else, we're good. And I'm bouncing. I'm not putting myself in a third party situation. You could be saying this too. It could be either way. You know, because you're the one with the Page of Swords trying to figure some shit out. Okay? Action, nothing. So what's being said is not going to be, it's not going to be what's happening. So if this person says, oh, if you're going to be with somebody else, you can't be with me. Well, you're not with somebody else. So they can't walk away from you because you're not with anybody else. So that would be that King of Wands in reverse and walking away with the Eight of Cups. They're not going to be walking away. Because you're a free spirit. Look at you dancing your own drum beat. Boom, boom, boom. Feeling inspired. Living life. Yeah. They like that. Okay. Oh, now they're going to put the heat on you. Okay. So now they're going to step it up. Because it's like you checked off the boxes. So now they're going to be very direct with you here and tell you that now they're obsessed with you. What? Okay, so you get this person hooked, is what I'm saying. Okay? So you weren't sure about this person. You had to check them out. And then maybe you started, you know, throwing those little highs out there. And then you start talking. And then it really develops into you're waiting on their decision and they're full-blown all about you. I think it's a no-brainer. I think this is going to be a winner. A winner. Nine of Wands. Willing to get over hurdles and barriers here to get at you. See, Six of Pentacles, because they want to give you something. They want to give you that love, baby. They want to give you that magic. They want to give you that romantic relationship. And Ten of Swords in reverse says no more burdens. No more betrayals. No more third parties. No more people future fakers. Those wannabe relationship people that just leave you hanging because you're online. Yeah. And that's going to change the way you feel. It's going to stabilize how you feel. Fours are about stability. Okay? So this person's going to make you feel at ease. Yeah. They're going to make you feel good. They're going to make you feel wanted. They're going to make you feel all right. And I do like that. So we're going to leave that here for your story because it was very long and we only have a very few amount of cards left. So we're pulling a verdict right now. Okay, it's too late to phone a friend or talk to somebody in the audience because here's your first card, Seven of Pentacles. That is investing. Investing in this person. See what I freaking say? Oh my God, you know me yet? Can't with this magic over here in YouTube suppressing me. Punk. Because you know I'm good. And you know all these other people rock my shit. So who's the real influencer over in this bitch? Whatever. Anyways, baby. Here you go. That's for you. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups. You're going to make it happen. You're going to do it. You're going to get with this person. And it's going to be wonderful. And I'm happy for you. So congratulations, Aquarius-Pisces, baby. You got this. So be on the lookout. Okay? I mean, wait a minute. You already have been looking out. What am I saying? Ha! So be on your P's and Q's. Okay? Look in the comment sections, whatever, people talking, right? You'll pick up on it because you already are honed in on who you got your eyeball for. Okay. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a safe Friday. You know, don't do anything stupid. Wear your seatbelt. Don't kick your dog. Be blessed. Be brave. Be bold. Be well, my friend. Okay? Because God is real. And if you don't believe that shit, well, time will tell. Right? And then by the time you say God is real, it might be a little too late. So get with it now, okay? Because all this creation, all this magical putting together. Like if you look at the human nervous system, bro, it is exactly mapped out like the roots of a tree. How do you do that? Not motherfucking aliens. It's God. Shit. It's just too perfect to be anything else. Because he is perfect. And that is your reading, my friends. Like I said, be blessed, be brave, be bold, be well. Peace and pray every day of your life. And I will see you on the next one. I'm out. Hit the buttons sometime today. Maybe. Hey, there we go.